I was gonna say this feels like it's like week 6 or 7 in the beginning, but no, because I mean honestly, it just kind of feels like it's been a while.
It does feel like it's been a long time.
Well, it's only been a week, but
I'm Dylan,
I'm Sam,
and this is the Last Minute Sports Podcast.
Well, as I just said,
Nah, we got a Rams helmet this week.
The helmet is back.
Nah.
All right. Well, as we said, this is episode 5. Oh, Dylan's got the cup. I got a cup today.
This isn't
themed
working.
Cup though. No themed cup.
I'm gonna keep this on until we talk about the Dylan Bowl. So I really hope that's first because I don't want to wear this for the whole stream.
Oh, I think we'll talk about the Dylan Bowl last now.
No.
Yeah, you did that one to yourself, bud.
I definitely did.
Okay. Well,
College football, folks. What a day.
yeah.
The Red River Showdown was horrible until it wasn't.
Yeah, let's. I think first we really need to talk about Nebraska, Illinois.
We suck, dude. I honestly think we're the worst team in the Big Ten. I hate my life, and I can't wait for basketball season.
Yeah, because Purdue did beat you.
And I think it's honestly going to come down to is the Northwestern Illinois game on who is the worst team.
It's crazy because y'all had a decent chance to win the Big Ten last year.
I miss Tommy DeVito, man.
Fall from grace.
Dude, it's Tommy DeVito, Devin Witherspoon, Sydney, and Chase Brown.
I mean, Devin Witherspoon had him.
What a game.
But,
All right, Red River Showdown. I mean, borderline walk-off touchdown to end that game.
Yeah, 55 seconds, I think. About
15.
15.
I mean,
only 4 seconds off.
I do want to say though, last year Texas won 52 or 59-0.
Oh, I think it was 59. Yeah.
And Oklahoma wins on the road at Texas. So, Texas fans, you're not back.
Yeah, much get to the Broncos already. Yeah.
I honestly, that was the Bears game, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I forgot about that.
What was I going to say? Yeah. Do we see Texas fall out of the top 10?
I lied. I can't wear this. This is hurting my head. I can't wear that for the entire until I'll put it back on when we get to the Dylan Bowl, but I can't wear that right now.
Yip or yap, both.
It depends. Did Washington win? And did Oregon win?
You said Washington and what?
Oregon.
I think they're playing right now, both of them.
Are they?
I believe so, because I just looked through and I didn't see either.
Oh, they have a bye week, I think.
I have both of them too.
Then probably they do.
Probably.
They'll probably be like 15.
Because
they drop though. Far.
All the teams in the top 9 don't have losses yet. Loss from Texas, yeah. I think that definitely drops them.
Yeah, Oklahoma's in the top 10 now, no doubt. Texas barely alive for playoffs now. They need to win out and win the Big 12. They need to win out and win the Big 12.
Honestly, you can almost call them out. Not completely, because I guess if Bama's still in, but Bama's always in. Bama could go 0-7 and still be in.
We're Bama. I hate Bama with a burning passion.
I think we all do. Other games to highlight. I mean,
there's nothing really that good.
The biggest story in the country is playing right now. Colorado and Arizona State.
Nah, get that out of here. That's not Taylor Swift. Mizzou LSU was good game. LSU came back. That was good at Mizzou. Alabama
now. Mizzou will be unranked.
Yeah.
Now.
Alabama came back against Texas A&M. Texas A&M royally messed that game up.
Yeah, I mean Bama's still just not looking great.
No. UCLA lost to Washington State. That's an upset.
Bama's pretty good. They provided the best receiver of all time. I'm assuming Paper's referencing Jerry Jeudy. I mean, also Julio Jones.
I mean, you can go
Calvin
on.
Ridley. Wait, yeah.
I mean, you can't really follow Julio Jones with Calvin Ridley. You can't really follow him up like that.
Naming receivers.
I mean, usually
Jerry Jeudy at that point.
Devontae Smith.
Yeah. Blanking right now. Jalen Waddle. He was part of that team.
Amari Cooper.
Probably not Henry Ruggs.
Amari Cooper.
He's not really good anymore, but yeah. Peak Amari Cooper for sure. John Mechie. Shout out to John Mechie.
No, we're not doing this again. Stop. No. I mean, I'm looking at him. There's not really a lot.
Shout out John Mechie.
He had cancer.
Yeah.
He beat cancer, guys. Let's get a round of applause in chat for that. I'm looking at it. It's not.
I mean, hey, maybe a top 10 receiver out of Bama all time, possibly. let's see. Yeah, Syracuse got trounced by UNC today. Syracuse lost by 33, man.
Jamison Williams is coming back this week. I just saw that. I saw his name and I remembered. Yeah,
There's
his
Bama
band.
receiver.
I'm pretty sure his band's up. I think.
It was 4 games. Yeah.
Was it 4 games? All right, yeah. UCLA beat number 13 Washington at home. That's an upset.
Yeah. It is.
You know what? That's where Texas drops.
Yeah.
Texas takes 13.
It's a huge drop off because they looked really good, man. They did.
Except the first 6 minutes were atrocious.
Yeah.
Like so bad.
Well, I saw that Kansas is the only team in Kansas is what, Big 10 or Big 12? 12?
Yeah.
I think they're the only team in Big 12 history to never beat a top 10 team ever.
They don't have the academics for the Big 10. They they gotten denied because they don't have the academics for it.
But they did kill UCF by 29 today. So
yeah. UF beat Vanderbilt at their homecoming game. I know a couple people that went to that.
Did you see Vanderbilt punter holds the record for 11,000 punt yards ever? That's crazy. Just shows how bad their offense is.
Yeah. Number 24, Fresno State is actually playing at Wyoming right now. What a game.
Buffalo.
I'm rooting for Georgia Tech right now against Miami.
Shout out Buffalo.
What'd you guys win?
I mean, yeah, not like I'm a Buffalo fan. I don't have a college team, but
yeah, true.
They won by 24, so that's
there's nothing really nothing really interesting happened in college football today.
No good match. I mean, there was one good matchup. We talked about it.
Yeah,
Texas Blue.
I mean,
pretty much
Georgia Kentucky's a good matchup, but Georgia is just dismantling Kentucky. I actually thought Kentucky would have a shot.
Yeah, I did too. Well, I saw a lot of people actually picking Kentucky.
Notre Dame, Louisville. Louisville's up 7-0. Notre Dame's a weird team, dude. They should be playing 1,000 times better.
They blew the game.
Yeah,
10 men on the field on the 2-point. Hall of Fame.
Did you see the tweet on who the 11th man was?
Who?
God. It was Lou Holt. Did you see Lou Holt was there for that game?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, insane.
All right, are we ready to go?
Yeah, let's go to
NFL.
Honestly, it was a good week. I thought this was one of the better weeks in a while.
I mean, I think any week where there's football, it's a good week. We'll start in London. The Kyle Pitts game.
Oh, I texted you about this.
I disagree though. After what you said, I completely disagree.
I know, but
they just don't use Kyle Pitts. 2 catches, 21 yards. A lot worse than.
I just think it's the type of tight end he is.
He's a receiver.
I mean, yeah.
They have a terrible quarterback. As we both drink at the same time. But no. You saw it. Desmond Ridder tried to high five Matt Collins, and Matt Collins jumped
He's attacking me.
I mean,
honestly, with how bad he throws the ball, he is attacking. Seriously. He should have had 3 interceptions. He should not have had 2. He should have had 3.
One went for a pick 6. That really changed the game because I think at that point it was 14-7.
Yeah.
So then they were driving. The Falcons had a good opening to the second half, and they were driving.
No. It was 10-0.
10-0.
Yeah, and then they got pick 6, and then it became.
So right.
Yeah.
Point still stands. It
was only a 10-point game.
They were driving and they had a chance. Trevor Lawrence wasn't looking phenomenal. Besides a wide open throw to Calvin Ridley, he finally got back to relevance this week.
No one looked good.
Bijan averaged.
Well, Bijan obviously. Bijan is Bijan. But no one. Did you see Bijan breaking a guy's leg in Toy Story mode?
Yeah, Toy Story was so lame, man.
I can tell you one group of people that enjoyed it. Dads who had to watch their kids so they can still watch the game, and they put that on the other TV.
My mic thing plugged all the way in? No, yours is just plugged in a lot more. I think so.
Yeah.
Well,
hold on, talk.
But no, the Toy Story, the tech wasn't really working on it very well. I think it's fine.
You're just a lot more quiet than I am. Oh, that's why.
Thanks for silencing me.
Yeah, it's what the fans wanted.
I actually definitely hear a difference now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I do.
It's what the fans wanted.
But the Toy Story, the tech wasn't working early on, and that's when my family started to watch it, and it was super lame.
It was horrible.
You couldn't see the plays, and was way behind the actual game.
I honestly think NCAA 14 had better graphics.
No, but the actual later in the game when you saw the plays actually develop, it was pretty cool. It's never something any real football fan would watch. There's no reason to watch it. It didn't provide any benefits.
You know what also didn't provide any benefits? Watching this game.
Yeah, it was a pretty bad game. Jonnu Smith, Drake.
Jonnu Smith had a good game.
this is not like the Jags getting back on track with the win. This is the Jags beating up
The Jags are
really
also
bad team.
playing again in London against the Bills, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back-to-back London games. The Jags now. This will be the Jags' 11th game in London, and
Well, you know why.
I mean,
The
if
owner.
any team were to ever be relocated to London, it would be the
Jags.
Jags, especially because
Well, they're arguing. They're
Yeah, I was just
arguing
about
because
to say,
they want a new stadium and
and the
Jacksonville's
city
not giving
won't
it to them.
fund it. I mean,
I mean, I get
Jacksonville's
why.
it's a weird sports city for sure. Like it's
I don't
not
get it.
populated.
Like I don't.
Austin doesn't have a team. I know Texas has teams in multiple cities, but Austin doesn't have a team, and Jacksonville does.
See, the other two Florida teams make sense. Tampa and Miami. Like that makes sense.
If you're just talking sports teams in general, Orlando makes sense too.
I think Orlando would make more sense than Jacksonville. But I think Orlando's too far south for them to justify playing a third team
There'd be too many teams
in such a close
because
proximity.
Orlando and Tampa are only about an hour and a half away from each other.
And Miami's about what, a 3.5 hour drive?
From here,
No, Miami to Orlando.
Miami to Orlando, probably
3.5
4
hours.
hours.
Yeah.
I would say.
Well, it depends on when you leave.
4.5. We did see a somewhat return to, not really. It wasn't even a return to relevance for Calvin Ridley. Besides the 30-yard
Christian
touch,
Kirk had a better game.
yeah. Besides the 30-yard touchdown he caught, he had 2 targets for 8 yards. I mean, week 1, this guy was getting everything. He had 8 catches, 108 yards, and a touchdown. He was targeted like 13 times.
Yeah, no, it was insane.
You putting the helmet back on? Wait, one sec.
Look what game's next.
I know, one sec. But no, he's just. I think that's one of the biggest problems with this Jags team. We obviously haven't seen the offense we thought we would see from them this season, and I think not having Calvin Ridley getting it, not having Calvin Ridley
What's so funny?
get
Sam?
involved
What's so funny?
is the problem. Do you
Dude,
agree?
it's literally knocking my glasses. Like, look at me.
Do you agree? Do you agree? Do you agree with what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a major problem.
I can't breathe out of my nose. It's
Yeah.
Hey, what's the next game, Sam?
Etienne had 55 yards.
What's the next game?
The Dylan Bowl.
Yeah.
I picked this one pretty wrong. Not pretty wrong. I mean, it went to overtime.
I picked this one, right?
Colts have back-to-back overtime games. Just realized.
Yeah.
that.
It wasn't even a good game. It was a good half for each team. The Rams had a good first half. The Colts had a good
The Rams
second half.
had like 3 red zone possessions in the first 8 minutes, and then really didn't do shit until overtime.
No, it was literally first half all Rams, second half all Colts. See, here's where I'm gonna get a little shit possibly from you. I don't think I will though. So, oh my god, I can't. I need to like hold this. So apparently, Anthony Richardson was like the second worst rated quarterback this entire week.
Yeah, I could see that his completion percentage.
I mean, yeah, no, I know, but like, apparently so far this season he's like the worst rated quarterback.
No, Zach Wilson.
I think he still looks pretty good.
Wilson or
No.
Richardson? No,
Richardson.
Yeah, I mean, his passing hasn't looked great. It's definitely more of his rushing.
I mean, yeah.
Kind of reminded me of Justin Fields
Mm,
in terms of how they've looked.
yes,
in
but
their
Anthony,
early
I think Anthony
progression.
Richardson has a much better arm than Fields.
I mean, after the Thursday night game, then that could be debated.
Well, that's not really his arm. That's just DJ Moore being able to be like.
Yeah, I mean, Anthony Richardson is one of the strongest quarterbacks in the league, so that does make sense. But looked
I
fine.
think with Jonathan Taylor coming back, his game is going to improve a lot because
He's-
Jonathan Taylor fits his game style.
he's
play
looked
style.
better than Bryce Young, but that's not really something to flex
I
on.
didn't think Bryce Young was going to be that good because his height. I think his height was going to be a big factor.
Well, I think it's more the Panthers just have
Also,
a
Frank
bottom
Reich.
3 offense.
Also, Frank Reich, shit head coach, horrible person.
He's a great at coming back down 32 in the wild card game of the playoffs, though. He's really good at that.
He's not really good at it. It just happened once.
I mean, it's the greatest comeback. Or, well,
I don't know.
second
We had
greatest
some
comeback.
really good
It's the
comebacks the
second-
past 2 weeks.
It's the second greatest comeback of all time that Bills one. The only one better is 28-3. I know the Colts one was more points, but it was regular season and didn't matter. The other 2 are in the playoff game. One's in the Super Bowl. One more point
Yeah.
doesn't make a difference.
No one really looked.
Puka.
Okay, I'm talking about the
Tyron?
Colts right now.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about.
I was about
Yeah,
to
no.
say.
The Rams, we got shit to talk about. The young talent on the Rams, man. Kyron Williams was 103 yards, 2
The
touchdowns.
leading receiver for the Colts was Andrew Ogletree.
brother of Alec Ogletree.
Is it?
Yep.
Okay,
I think it might be cousins actually. They are related.
I met Alec Ogletree.
Really?
At the Super Bowl experience for Super Bowl 54.
Oh.
Chiefs Niners. We went to the Super Bowl experience. My dad and I. Let's see. I got signatures from Quincy Enunwa, Robbie Anderson, Chosen Anderson, Alec Ogletree, Kenny Vaccaro, Nate Burleson. That's my favorite one. Oh, I love Nate Burleson. Who else? That's all I remember at the. What was his name? He was a DB for. I think Trey Waynes.
Okay.
For the Vikings. I think that was all of them. Yeah.
All right, so dude, the young talent on the Rams looks really good. Kyron Williams, honestly, I don't think. I mean, the Cam Akers, you can already call it excess, even though they only got like a 6th-round pick out of it. Like, no, people were bashing it. They're like, why?
I mean, you do always need a second running back, and I don't think Ronnie Rivers.
No, I don't think he is either. I mean, there's this rookie out of Ole Miss who's apparently like really good. He's just hurt right now. But no, people were saying like why? Because Cam Akers has shown like spouts of like being good.
Kyron's been very good.
But Kyron has been a good surprise. He was a 5th-round pick out of Notre Dame last year. You know who his favorite player was growing up? It's a Rams running back.
Is it your favorite player?
It's my favorite player.
Steven Jackson.
Yep. There's actually a picture of him, like when he was like 7.
Puka with his best game of the season.
First ever receiving touchdown.
First ever touchdown. Period.
Yeah, true.
It was a game winner in overtime. Puka continues to look great, but his production's just gonna massively fall off after this week.
I don't think it will. It's either going to drop so far this week, and Cup's gonna have a phenomenal game, or Cup's gonna have a bad game back.
No, I think it's gonna be balanced with Cup getting more targets and more yards every
See,
week.
I don't know. I've said this before. I'm getting vibes. If Puka can keep up, like, not his production, but
don't you dare say Torrey Holt, Isaac Bruce.
I was gonna say Cup OBJ the year we won a Super Bowl.
Okay.
Dude, no one can be OBJ. No one can be Torrey Holt, Isaac Bruce.
Reggie Wayne and Marvin Harrison.
I was just about to say that. Other than those two.
Hold on. No, there's definitely been better receiver duos of all time.
No. I honestly think Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne are the best receivers.
Give it some thought.
Think about it. Don't you dare say Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill or Jamar Chase and T. Higgins.
Adam Thielen and Stephon Diggs.
That's the funniest thing you've ever said.
Tyler Lockett, DK Metcalf.
You can't say that they're better than those two duos.
I mean, Tyreek Hill's a Hall of Famer.
Okay.
I'm just trying to think.
And so not everyone of those two duos is in the Hall of Fame yet, but every one of those two duos are going to be in. Like, Marvin Harrison is in, and I think Isaac Bruce is in. But Torrey Holt's not, and neither is Reggie yet. But they should be.
Lynn Swann didn't have anyone good with him. AB never did. Julio never did. Calvin never did. Yeah, or no. Randy Moss, Chris Carter. That beats it. Yeah. Yes. Randy Moss is the second best receiver of all time, and Chris Carter's probably top 10.
Jerry, Judy, Cortland, shut up. Stop talking. No. Jerry, Judy, and Cortland Sutton are the bottom tier of all time. I don't think. I mean, that's top 3, but I would still put Torrey Holt and Isaac Bruce and Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne over those two.
But okay, that's prime Randy.
I can't.
That's prime Randy.
Also, you can't be talking to me about this because you just named the 2 best duos of all time, and they're also just happen to be both my teams.
Right.
So you can't.
Right. So the unbiased one takes it on this one.
Okay. Hold up. Chat needs a tiebreak on this one.
All right.
Who do y'all think?
Can you put a poll?
I could put a poll.
Do it.
Do you want to put okay.
Yeah, put a poll. Yeah. Broncos. That's not going to be an option on the poll. Okay. Well, just say.
We're not filled yet.
Oh. All right. So, what's the best receiver duo of all time? Marvin Harrison, Reggie Wayne, Torrey Holt, Isaac Bruce, or Randy Moss, Chris Carter? How many viewers do we have right now?
6 live.
Okay.
Tyler Higbee looked good. We need some more energy in this. It's a slow stream today.
It's fine. I mean, Higbee's fine. Neither's for 2 options.
Neither
not for 3. It'll be none of them.
If you say a Broncos wide receiver duo, I will. Well,
Brandon Marshall and Ed McCaffrey.
The fact that Demaryius Thomas and
Demaryius Thomas,
who
Eric Decker and Emmanuel.
Who was year they won the Super Bowl? Emmanuel
or DT was there.
It was
Decker
DT.
was gone.
Who it was DT and who else? Samuel?
I think Samuel.
Not Samuel.
Emmanuel.
Emmanuel.
I think Emmanuel Sanders was there too. think.
What year was that? It was the
2015 season, yeah.
That was a pretty good duo. I wouldn't say all time, but that was...
Oh, for sure. Demaryius Thomas isn't a Hall of Famer, though. But he probably will be put in just because, you know. I still slowly scrolls.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Emmanuel Sanders.
And who's their 3?
Thomas.
Who's their 1?
No, they ran a 2 tight end set that year. So it was 1 and 2.
So it doesn't say who their 3rd receiver was.
No, because they ran it.
Was Wes still there? I think Wes Welker might have still been there. I don't know.
No, the year that Wes Welker left the team the year prior. Wes Welker has no Super Bowls. That's a fact.
I know he didn't win with the Pats, but I think Puka's production is gonna fall off.
We'll see.
Jerry Jeudy.
I hope you're wrong.
Jerry Jeudy, Unk, and Babytron are the top 3 wide receiver cores ever. I agree with that. You know, Babytron putting out a new album in 2 weeks. Unk, Unk's on First Take now, and Jerry Jeudy is bad. I had to stare into the camera when I said that. At this point, honestly, I'm sorry, Paper. I think it's safe to call Jerry Jeudy a bust.
No, he is for sure a bust.
Injuries almost every year, and we've never really seen production. I think the best game he ever had was the Thursday night game against the Jets. L take. All right.
No, that was a good take. That's probably the best take Sam's ever had.
No, my best take I've ever had was
You said the Bills were winning the Super Bowl last year, so don't say that.
I say that every year.
I know.
I'm not. Well, I haven't said it this year, and I won't.
Maybe try something new. Don't say it.
All right, so 2020 was Judy's first season had 850 yards, second season 467, third season 972, and only 158 through 4 games right now.
He sucks.
He's serviceable. He'd be a good
mid.
He'd be a good wide receiver 3 on a team.
Speaking of wide receiver 3s, Chase Claypool got traded.
Oh yeah.
Is he wide receiver 3 now for the Dolphins?
No. But I had this argument in a group chat.
Who's wide receiver 3 for the Dolphins?
I would.
Braxton. Yeah,
1,000%. I never thought I'd say this. I would rather have Braxton Berrios over Chase Claypool.
Braxton Berrios had 1 good season for the Jets, and then kind of dipped to South Florida.
5. No. So the Dolphins.
No, I would put Chase Claypool over Chosen Anderson.
The Dolphins don't need offense, and they traded for offense. After
Jalen Ramsey they haven't taken him off the.
I mean, I just Dylan was excited to talk about his game. I'm even more excited to talk about my game. But
of course you are.
We can just go into that now.
No, Ravens Browns. This is a quick one. Let's talk about a quarterback who disappointed everyone who had hopes for him. DTR.
What?
People had some pretty decent hopes for DTR because he looked really good in preseason.
Whoa, preseason.
Okay, Browns fans are delusional. Okay, we know this.
Top tier Ravens defense. You can't pretend. You can't say. Because I'm like, whoa. You can't say.
Oh shoot! Isn't Marlon Humphrey coming back this week?
Yeah.
Oh.
You can't say that. Like, oh, he really disappointed people. He was like a 6
He had
round
3
pick.
interceptions.
Yeah, that's not disappointing. That's probably what they expected.
No.
If you throw
no, Browns fans were delusional.
If you throw up a backup QB against a Ravens defense, you gonna ever put your headphones back on?
Oh, you're so right.
Lamar, near perfect game.
I'm so glad.
15 for 19, 186 yards, 2 touchdowns.
I had him in my.
And then on the ground, he had 27 yards and 2 touchdowns. Mark Andrews, both receiving touchdowns. He had a great catch in triple coverage in the end zone.
Elijah Moore's net yardage for this entire game was 0.
Apparently, Melvin Gordon is on the Ravens. I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah, I knew that. He was on them last year. Then he got signed to the practice squad.
I thought he was on the Chiefs last year.
No, he got cut.
No, he got cut, and then he went to the Chiefs. He was a Bronco, and then he got cut.
No, I thought he got Bronco, then cut, and the Chiefs cut him, and then now he's on the Ravens. Then he was on the practice squad.
I didn't think he was on the Ravens.
I don't know. Anyway, Elijah Moore's net yardage this game was
Samuel
0.
Wright, yes.
Did you know that?
What?
His net yardage was 0, technically. Who? Elijah Moore.
Oh, my God, that play was terrible.
Dude,
where he ran backwards.
You gotta give up at a certain point. Like I can do it. I can do it. I can make more. I can fix this.
Could he technically have just thrown the ball down the field?
Heck, no, because I think it was a front route.
Man.
No, I think it was a front route.
No, it's a rush.
Oh, right. No, yeah, he technically could have.
Well, if there's a man past 2 yards down, he couldn't. Well, no, you rather take the penalty.
I would rather take the
loss
penalty.
of
Yeah, no, I would
20.
rather. No, I watched that. I'm watching the Colts.
And I
I'm
think they
watching
got
the Colts
holding.
Rams game, and out of nowhere, red zone pops up. I'm like, oh, so they scored it, and I see that. I'm like, oh no, oh no.
I think after that they also had holding.
Yeah.
It was like almost.
Kareem Hunt disappointing again. Jerome Ford.
He touched the ball 5 times.
I know, but like, why? Like, why? Like, why only 5?
Because they were down 25.
Okay, I'm aware, but you had a rookie quarterback. Give the man to the guy who knows.
Who threw 3 picks? That's fair. That's fair. I mean,
So like, why? Like, like you're not gonna give the ball, yeah,
yeah,
to this man. God, I forgot Cedric Tillman.
The first battle of winless going into week 4, Vikings Panthers, in which Panthers looked very good early.
I honestly thought there was a real chance the Panthers would win this game.
13-0 lead. Start off with a Kirk Cousins 100-yard pick 6 on the first drive.
See, you know what the negative is about the Panthers being this bad this year, right?
They're gonna get Marvin Harrison.
Chicago gets the pick. They don't get their first round pick. So no, currently right now, Chicago gets
1 and
Caleb 1 and 2.
Caleb Williams and Marvin Harrison. No, I don't think they've.
Honestly, they could.
The
Bears can seriously trade. The Bears can seriously trade the number 1 pick for serious draft capita right now, and still get Marvin Harrison. Like, imagine that.
Trade the number 1 pick to.
They trade the number 1 pick to a team, bro. Like, you know how much the Bears can actually benefit off of this?
Well, they probably won't get the number 1 pick.
No, if
Carolina does, well, that means they.
That means they still get it.
But they wouldn't have number 2. They wouldn't have number 2. I don't think they do. Bengals might shit. But it started off with a 100-yard pick 6 by Kirk Cousins. Panthers scored 2 field goals, and then Kirk came back. Justin Jefferson, which I like. It's crazy that we're at a point in Justin Jefferson's career where 85 yards and 2 touchdowns is
bad.
An okay week. Not having 150 is disappointing for him. Madison had his high in yards rushing this season, 95. He's really just.
I think Kirk Cousins had the best rush this entire game.
What did he do? I don't remember.
He had a 1 carry for 0 yards. It was very funny. It literally he got to the line of scrimmage.
Probably a kneel. Oh. Panthers suck. Yeah, honestly, there's no other way to say it. They were better last year. They almost made the playoffs last year.
Trade Brian Burns.
All they had to do was win 1 more game, and they made the playoffs last year.
Trade Brian Burns.
Trade C.J. Henderson. Trade J.C. Horn.
Did you say he was in the market for Brian Burns?
I swear, probably Colts or Rams.
It is the Rams. They were trying to get him last year.
They gave up everyone for shitty Bryce Young.
No, honestly, like I personally thought they should have taken C.J. Stroud, but whatever.
No, you didn't.
I did.
You did not.
I for sure did.
1,000% last year.
Nuh-uh.
I'm not talking to you when you're going no, you were like, oh my god, I really hope that I really want Bryce Young. I really want Bryce Young. I think
I don't want Bryce Young.
Yes, you did. You wanted.
I wanted C.J. Stroud. I wanted C.J. Stroud for the Colts. Nuh-uh.
I mean, I guess your word is better than mine because you remember.
I texted you so pissed off that the Texans drafted C.J. Stroud. I think I literally texted you in all caps, fuck. Because I was ahead of you, and you told me not to say anything, and I couldn't.
Well, because you spoiled the draft for me because you were looking on Twitter. That defeats all purpose. But Kirk.
Well, Roger Goodell takes his damn time being like.
Yeah, it builds up the anticipation for it.
Not when everyone's just standing there like this. Like.
Kirk threw 2 picks and only 139 yards against the Panthers when before he was on pace for a lot more yards and more touchdowns than that. Jefferson, 85 yards.
Did Bryce Young have a fumble? I feel like he did.
I have no idea. 3 sacks from Harrison Smith is ridiculous. How often do you see a safety get 3 sacks in a game that wasn't named Jamal Adams?
Not very.
Jamal Adams shouldn't even be a safety. I mean, well, there's definitely Jamal Adams stuff to talk about.
Honestly, he might have because there's 1 fumble lost, and I have a feeling it was Bryce Young. Like I have a feeling it was Bryce Young who fumbled the ball.
It's true. Okay, then the next game is
fun fact. The Panthers had 38.5 minutes of possession time and still lost.
And only put up 13 points. Terrible.
Yep.
Offense. What was that sound? Did you hear a beep?
That was my phone.
Oh. I was about to say Ravens Browns. What's a different NFC
Bro,
team?
Derrick Henry is the best quarterback on the Titans.
Yeah, well, he's like 7 for 8 passing.
He's 1 for 1, 2 yards, 1 touchdown.
Tannehill sucks, but you know who sucks more? Joe Burrow. He got $275 million and just he can't even throw check downs.
The fact that he's playing, like he literally can't move. Like they're saying his quad is not that bad.
Calf.
Is his calf? They're saying his calf is not that bad. That's a lie. Like the guy can't run, can't even jog.
I mean, Jamar Chase is.
It hurts to walk by looks.
Jamar Chase is throwing shade at this point. He's saying, "I'm open. I'm always fucking open."
Yeah, it's honestly hurting the team that he's playing. Like I think like Jake Browning is the backup, but at least he can make these checkdowns because he can move.
Bagel season's over. We talked about last week how hard it is to make the playoffs going 1-3.
You know who they should like? They might have a high draft pick, but they should either choose offensive line. I had to think about what I was gonna say. I'm not gonna lie. Like my brain stopped working.
They need offensive line.
Either offensive line or if there's such a good defensive prospect. If there's such a good either DB or defensive lineman, take him. But it should really be, huh?
I think you need to.
It should really be an offensive lineman.
I said that during the 2021 draft, I said Jamar Chase was a bad pick. And then I went back on and be like, you know what? Okay, Jamar Chase is a really good receiver. It's not a bad pick. It's still a bad pick because they lost the Super Bowl because their offensive line. Burrow's getting hit now because their offensive line. It's still not fixed. They had to.
Didn't they release Lyle Collins too? Like I don't get it.
No,
I
mean, the line's terrible, but also the line doesn't cause you to only score 3 points against the Tennessee Titans. I mean, this was a team that, we keep forgetting to do top 5, bottom 5. I
know. We usually do it after we do.
All right, Sam's top 5 and bottom 5.
I thought we do it after the takes now. Like the games.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, no, I mean, come on, man. You gotta talk shit about every team.
This was a team who was bottom 5, the Titans last week, and I was hesitant to put the Bengals there, and I might put the Bengals there now. But
the Bengals are definitely there. What did I just click on?
But it's bad. Like this is a bad team. They're not an okay team. They are bad. The defense allowed 27 points to the Titans.
Yeah, no,
the Titans.
It was. The Titans suck. Like I think the Colts play the Titans this week, I believe, and I honestly think the Colts will destroy them, especially with the JT back.
Yeah. We were ready to call Derrick Henry washed, and then you're like, give it a week. 122 yards and a touchdown.
I was right. Told you so. I did say it. No, he's gone. Okay, this is now I'm the only person on the show now. My show.
No, but their pass game sucks.
Yeah.
No other way to say it.
Dude, do you actually
an impressive win though for the Titans? They still could win the division. The whole division's 2-2, and it's really wide open because the Titans have been better than we thought and the general media thought. That's for sure.
My laptop's totally not about to die.
Well, while Dylan plugs it in, I'm gonna start yapping about Bucs Saints, right?
Baker Mayfield look good. How far away did that sound?
I mean, because you're right next to me, it didn't sound far away. Now, for everyone listening, probably, but what do we say on this one?
Baker Mayfield look good.
He did, but
Derek Carr did not.
Oh, Mike Evans was that a major injury?
It hurt. I didn't tell you that. It hurt him. He's questionable, isn't
hamstring injury. I thought it was a bicep.
No, it was a hamstring.
Oh. Well, he always has hamstring injuries. So
I thought Baker was hurt. Because when they got a touchdown, like one of the touchdowns, he got
walloped.
Walloped? Define walloped.
Destroyed.
Oh, yeah. Motherfucker using synonyms.
What?
Huh? No, he got pinned.
He got hit?
No, he got pinned. So the way he was on his knees and some guy came in and so
Pause.
His knees were down there and his
No. Continue.
Nah, it's not the same. It's not. So he was on his knees and some guy so his legs were stuck because he was pinned and then he got hit. So his back went like that. It didn't look good. But I guess he's fine.
All right, so
Derek
Carr completed 23 passes this week. 13 of them. Hold on, don't look at the stats yet. 13 of them were to Alvin Kamara. So, normally when a player has 13 catches like Puka, he had 15. He had 150 yards. How many yards do you think Alvin Kamara had?
How many rushes did Kamara have? I don't. Just tell me.
11 rushes for 51 yards. How many? Don't go based off fantasy. Just think.
No. This helps me.
He had 13 catches. How many yards did he have?
The fact that you're asking me this and that you compared it to Puka having that much and for that many yards, it's probably less than 50.
That's not a guess.
All right, you want like an exact guess?
Yeah.
37.
33.
Oh.
He averaged under 3 yards a catch. I mean,
2.5 actually averaged.
13 catches for 33 yards. Great for fantasy, but
hey, you know who also had 33 yards?
Scores 9.
9. You know who also had 33 yards? Rashid Shaheed. How many receptions did he have, Sam?
1.
3, but okay. It was a good guess.
Jameis Winston threw one pass.
What?
Jameis Winston threw one pass.
What happened to it, Sam?
Got intercepted.
So he completed it, what you're saying.
Yeah, honestly, I'm on board for those should be completions.
Can we yeah.
It's a completion. The ball didn't touch the ground. His feet were in bounds.
To the defense.
It's a completion.
Who intercepted that? I actually want to know.
Probably Antoine Winfield. Or no,
D. Delaney.
Carlton Davis.
D. Delaney. Don't know who that is.
I thought you were saying D like it just has first name. No, his first name is D. Yeah.
Delaney.
Godwin looked great. Mike Evans probably won't play this week, I think. I think he's out this week.
I have to check. Bro.
An impressive Buccaneer win on the road, and they are now in prime position to win this division, shockingly. They have an easy schedule. They've played
didn't either of us... I think you predicted...
The Saints.
The Saints, and I think I predicted the Falcons. So we were both
The Bucs have
wrong.
only played one divisional game, right? Yeah. And they've won it. They still have 5 divisional games left, all of which are definitely winnable. Mm-hmm. So as long as winnable,
you said wind.
I said winnable.
No, you put a D in. Windable.
So as long as they win 1 or 2 games off that, they got that division on lock. If they win all 5.
Hey, Sam. Guess what game's next?
Talk normally and then I'll guess.
Guess what game's next?
Oh. Okay. Okay. So
I'm winning for the Bronco game, but here I'll let you monologue.
Sam loves putting a D.
Oh, I had to swallow it. Wait.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Okay, so last week I got a little bit of hate for saying the Bills were going to be the Dolphins. Sam, the Dolphins put up 70 last week, and the Bills only put up 37.
Before he continues, I would like to say I did say the Bills would win as well.
I would just like to reference the fact that the Bills won 48-20. I mean, this game wasn't even close. Tua looked terrible. I mean, somehow he threw for 282 yards, probably because the Dolphins had the ball the entire second half because, yeah. Anyway, he threw a terrible interception, way overthrew a pass, straight to Micah Hyde.
Tua turned the ball over.
I mean, Josh Allen, the first perfect passer rated game since 2020. He had 5 touchdowns. And Stephon Diggs.
He had 4. Wait, did he have a rushing one?
Yes.
Oh, he had 5.
Stephon Diggs, wow. 6 catches, 120 yards, and 3 touchdowns.
Hattie.
That Dolphins defense is terrible. I mean, the Diggs play where he caught it, the 55-yard touchdown where he broke 2 tackles. My dad and I did.
Dude, he's more than glazing, but it's not really glazing because they did play well.
We didn't even celebrate because we saw the flag and we thought it was OPI, but illegal contact. I do have to praise Devon Kane. He averaged 12.6 yards.
The one player no one expected to do well.
He has 6
touchdowns
in his first real 2 games he's really played. Kyle Pitts has 3 in his career.
I sent you that. That I was trying to remember who the player was. Yeah,
Tyreek Hill was completely contained. I told you the Bills secondary is great. We did lose Tre'Davious White, and that hurts. There are very small rumors of Patrick Surtain being traded to the Bills. I would love that. I know Paperroll would.
I think you would pass out of pure excitement.
That'd be awesome. Tyreek Hill at 58 yards. I mean, come on, guys. This Bills defense is legit. We held the best offense in football to 20 points.
Not the best offense anymore.
Josh Allen, you know who's number 1 in scoring?
Probably you guys.
Yeah, we are, I think.
So I texted you last week saying Josh Allen is number 1 in MVP probably. He's probably the favorite.
Without a doubt.
There's only
McCaffrey's
one
too.
other player you can make an argument for, and that's
McCaffrey.
Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah.
But because the people who decide on MVP love glazing,
Well, it's a quarterback award.
yeah, it sucks, but whatever.
I mean, the Bills ran the ball pretty terribly, and still we won by 28.
Yeah.
28.
Hey, paper roll. Guess what games?
Hold on.
Do you still want to go?
We didn't finish talking about Chase Claypool. It
Oh,
makes
yeah.
no sense.
It makes no sense.
It's a 6th-round pick you traded, but why not go and try and get like
Man got
a
traded.
young defensive player?
Man got traded for saying no to a question.
Their defenses. I'm gonna give credit. Dolphins have an amazing offense.
Russ top 15. Stop hating.
The Dolphins have an amazing offense. Their defense just sucks, and that's what they need to address. This team can be legit Super Bowl contenders with a good defense, but when your defense gets cooked like that, you're not gonna win shit. And it's as simple as that.
How much do you think the defense will improve when Jalen Ramsey gets back?
I don't think that much.
Thank you.
Because Ramsey...
No. I was really worried you were going to say a lot because I think Ramsey's way past his prime. I think his last premier good season was the Super Bowl season. Last year he was not.
He wasn't
good.
very good.
And
also
his contract. That's why the Rams trade nothing. I think we got a 3rd round pick, Hunter Long, which some white tight end.
One corner will not make the defense so much better.
No.
You have to have at least 3 good corners, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, at least 2.
I mean, the Bills run nickel, so that's more what I'm used to.
I mean,
Aaron Johnson's the best nickel corner in the league.
The Jets have 2 good corners, and they're pretty good.
And you need to have good safeties. Javon Holland is a good safety. He's a better run-stopping safety than he is pass protection. But their D-line, I mean, Josh had all day to throw.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, the Bills had normally terrible offensive line. They had the least amount of blow blocks.
There is something I do want to say about Josh Allen, and it's very underappreciated. Josh Allen, very quietly, has been the most accurate passer this entire season, and
shocking.
Shocking. No, it is shocking because especially after the first game, because the first game he had 3 interceptions.
He still was very accurate.
He was still very accurate, but obviously
Some
you
of
can't.
it's the
You have
defense.
to look. You can't. It sometimes gets overlooked because he had 3 interceptions.
Yeah.
But round of applause for Josh. This is a great improvement. His game can't really improve that much, but that was the big thing.
The last 2 weeks we've seen the deep ball start to come back. He took some deep shots. We've seen the long
I think
ball.
he had 4 incompletions this entire week.
He was 21.
Josh
25,
Allen,
84% completion.
The one thing he needed to improve on to be a good thing, because I called him the modern day Brett Favre.
And guess what? He only has 4 picks on the season. Outside of
3 of them were the first.
Right. Outside of week 1.
I will say my only critique of Josh Allen, but I can't really critique because it makes him fun. He has to learn how to not hurdle sometimes, because I can tell.
I love it and I hate it.
Yeah, Sam probably has a heart attack sometimes when he starts to hurdle out of nowhere, because he does it at the most random times. Anyway, paper roll.
But the
Guess
one
what
against
time
the
it is?
Chiefs last year, that
Oh,
was
that was
perfect.
I was in Illinois when that happened. That was
early on then.
that was in October.
Yeah,
Because it was homecoming, and I went for the Minnesota
they
game,
played
and we
week
won.
6. Yeah.
So it was I think it was the 20 something. Anyway, Broncos came back.
Okay.
Weird.
So it seems like we do this every week where when we talk about the Thursday night's team the week before, we talk about the Thursday night game. It's very hard to actually talk about them because it's just a huge difference.
Which is why we didn't talk about this week's Thursday night game.
Wait, what? My paper roll's name just changed text colors.
He might have changed it. Oh, watch it. He changed it because the Broncos orange. That if he did, that's actually very funny. And I respect it.
I was ready to call the Broncos by far the worst team in the league, and then the Bears defense starts selling, and then Justin Fields has an atrocious fumble. It's not even like the ball got knocked out. No, he threw that ball straight 15 yards backwards.
To the defense.
Broncos going to field goal drive, make it. Fields throws a pick. Game over. Broncos get their first win of the season and paper roll. Now, I would love to say that this makes the Broncos not a top 5 bottom team.
They're still a top 5 bottom 5.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, they are.
And it ain't good. To almost lose to the Bears is Not good.
They should have. they should have lost to the Bears.
Yeah. But
I will say Russ 21 for 28, 223, 3 touchdowns.
you give credit.
I will give credit. Russell Wilson did have a good game. He did. Top
15. Marvin Mims didn't do shit after we kind of glazed him last week. Sutton's had a lot.
Okay, you glazed Mims last week.
Well, I wanted to give credit to him. Randy Johnson. Wow.
There's some names like every once in a while that some teams.
Jordan
I do want to
Humphrey.
talk about Herbert. Herbert had a phenomenal game, over 100 yards rushing.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Justin. I'm like, we are not on the Chargers yet.
No, Mr. Taped up.
I mean,
hand. You see that hand? Oh my god.
Fields pre-fumble, phenomenal game.
Even with the interception,
80% completions, 335 yards. His first 300-yard game, 4
Ever.
touchdowns.
CJ Stroud had a 300-yard game before Justin Fields.
Well, hold on. Josh Allen didn't have his first 300-yard game till week 1 of his 3rd season. So,
Oh my god, I forgot Mercedes Lewis was on the Bears.
he's got to be.
Huh?
Mercedes Lewis.
Oh yeah, how old is Mercedes Lewis?
He's got to be year 20. He started. How old is he? 2006. He is 39. Yeah, he's
Hey, he had
one
a
of the
reception.
oldest players in the league.
Oh my god, Equanimeous St. Brown could actually go out after Thursday night.
Yeah.
DJ Moore, phenomenal game. Actually looking finally pretty good. 8 receptions, 131 yards, 1 touchdown. Cole Kmet being a solid tight end like he always is, 7 for 85, 2 touchdowns. Darnell Mooney had a pretty solid game.
I love Darnell.
Honestly, I don't think anyone had a bad game. It was just unfortunate. You know, like obviously they lost, but
defense had a bad game.
Defense had a bad game.
Defense sucks. Trade away Roquan Smith. I hate to say it 'cause I loved.
But time, isn't this the first game after the defensive coordinator got fired though?
Yeah.
So I mean,
second.
is it the second? I don't
He
remember.
got fired after week 2.
Oh right. Well, he quit.
I don't want to.
No.
I hate to say it. I love Tremaine Edmonds as a Bill. Terrell Bernard is already as good as Tremaine Edmonds, and Tremaine Edmonds is not worth $72 million.
Hey, Commanders Eagles. This game shocked me. It's shocking me even more after the Thursday night game. Right?
Makes the Eagles
look
worse.
real bad.
I mean, they went to overtime with the Washington Commies. Yeah.
AJ Brown, hell of a game.
He did. He saved them with that.
Did you see he had a random drug test? The NFL made him.
He's had those before.
Yeah, no. But the NFL is making him do a random drug test.
Could be a DK or athletic freaks.
DeAndre Swift, pretty good game. Fine.
He's third. He's second in the league in rushing yards.
I was so happy. You want to know why? Because they were like on the goal line and they gave him the ball
over
instead of the tush push, and I was ecstatic because I have him on my fantasy team.
Yeah.
I was so happy.
No, AJ Brown. We finally saw him return to form.
Well, yeah, the last year.
Did we see him return?
Yeah. No.
What
was his stats last week? 2 weeks ago?
I don't remember. But this is the first game where we've seen like the full-fledged Eagle offense.
No, against the Buccaneers he had 9 for 131 and no touchdowns, but he.
You might want to move the mic.
What?
Yeah, you're a little loud right now.
Against the Buccaneers he had over 100 receiving yards.
Okay.
So, but like he finally got that was his first touchdowns I think of the year.
No.
He finally was good.
The Commanders with Jahan Dotson, late touchdown. Love Dotson. He really hasn't done a lot, but I do like him. Touchdown to bring it to overtime, and then the Commanders get the ball. They blow it. Eagles go down. Kick Jake Elliott for the win.
Nicholas Morrow, 3 sacks in one game. Insane.
For the Eagles?
Yep. The Eagles, I think, had 5 sacks. Yeah,
not as good as the Bills.
Harrison Reddick.
No, the Eagles.
Did I say Harrison Reddick?
Reddick. Despite the Eagles being 4-0, they haven't looked great.
They haven't played anyone really. I mean, their best win was against the Buccaneers, right?
They won by 11. Yeah, they beat who they played week 1. They beat the Patriots.
No, I was just saying that like their best best team is
right, and they only beat the Vikings.
Well, they play the Rams this week.
Now, a team that did look great this week, Dylan, Pittsburgh Steelers. My bad. Sorry, the Houston.
Flip that. Who looked good?
So,
fire Matt Canada.
So do you remember? So Snoop Dogg tweeted out this this week. Man, fire Matt Canada. This offense is shit. Looks like Bishop Sycamore. For those of you that don't know, Bishop Sycamore was a made-up team that got national coverage on ESPN.
Because they played what school, Sam?
I don't remember.
What's the high school that everyone talks about? It's in Florida.
It's that one in Fort Lauderdale, right?
IMG Academy.
Yeah, that's the yeah.
I don't think it's in Fort Lauderdale, is it? I thought it was in Orlando. But yeah. Let's also talk about. All right. Well, we were not close at all. But what's the other news about going around about Matt Canada, Sam? About Twitter, maybe?
His burner account, yeah. He made it with the Steelers email. And he's like defending himself, saying that
he's talking
Pickens
shit about George
Pickens.
Pickett.
Well, no.
George Pickett. George Pickens, Kenny Pickett.
So just some notable names that have come out of IMG Academy: Kellen Mond, Evan Neal, Greg Newsome, KJ Osborne.
Kenny Pickett hurt his knee. Did you see that? It didn't look good, but apparently they're like, oh, he's fine. Mitch Trubisky came in. Love Mitch. Najee Harris is for. Did you see the clip? He's so slow.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God.
He led the team in receiving yards, though, with 1 catch for 32 yards. This team
sucked.
Their defense is great. They didn't run a play inside the 50 this week. So.
I'm shocked this defense didn't get a sack.
Stroud continues to look amazing. I mean, 50% completions is not good, but 300 yards and 2 touchdowns.
I mean, for a rookie quarterback, 50 is
Nico
solid.
Collins went apeshit, 7 for 168 and 2 scores.
Damian Pierce looked pretty good, 24 for 81, although averaged 3.4, but still solid. Devin Singletary.
Hey, so, Dylan, who was the 5th leading receiver on the Texans this week?
John Mechie.
John Mechie, 1 catch for 22 yards. What a goat.
Robert Woods, kind of forgot he was there. Oh my God, Dalton Schultz is also there. I forgot.
Again, don't need him. Nico Collins and Tank Dell are the future.
Tank Dell had 1 reception.
All right,
16 yards.
So if we're going to redo our divisional pick for the AFC South, I'm going to go with the Texans. Waiting.
See, I can't. I'd be a hypocrite because the Colts beat them. Like, I can't pick the Texans to win because the Colts beat the Texans.
I would take the Jags before I take the Colts. Yeah. I think you're a little high on the Colts.
I am high on the Colts, and I'm still going to say the Colts. I can't say the Texans. I need the Texans need to beat the Colts. Because if they don't, I'm not.
I think the Texans can get swept by the Colts and still win the division.
We'll see.
I don't think Anthony Richardson's going to be able to lead this team to a playoff berth in his rookie year, and I think CJ Stroud can.
I don't think any of the rookie quarterbacks can. I really don't.
I mean, Stroud looks pretty damn good. I mean,
they need to play a real team, though.
He's on pace for 5,151 passing yards.
Yeah, but he's not going to.
Why?
Why?
Yeah, why?
Actually, holy shit! They got a cake.
Hold on,
they got
a fourth of the way
of
through the season.
Oh my God, they actually. Oh no, they might. I was about to say they have to play a real team, but I just realized they
play the Lions.
No, they don't.
Oh, you're like
they have
Colts.
A cakewalk of a schedule. Oh my God.
Yeah, because they suck.
Oh my God. They play the Falcons, Saints, Panthers, Buccaneers, Bengals, Cardinals, Jaguars, Broncos. They have a cakewalk. Oh my God.
Another thing I want to highlight. Remember, I think we talked about this last year. The Jets beating the Rams was a defining moment in recent NFL history. Caused the Jets to get Zach Wilson instead of Trevor Lawrence. The Texans catching that Hail Mary on 4th and 20.
What's with the yawn? You tired?
Yeah.
I'm boring him.
No. The Texans catching that 4th and 25 Hail Mary touchdown against the Colts last year could be another defining moment like that. Cause them to get CJ Stroud. We saw that they're winning the game for the Jets turned out to be a bad thing. Could we see that winning the game for the Texans could turn out to be a good thing and CJ Stroud could be significantly better than Bryce Young?
Well, I thought
it's a little early.
No, I could have told you CJ. I think Bryce Young is the worst of the 3. I can't say he's the worst rookie quarterback because DTR just had 3 interception game.
No yawning during the live show. Okay, well, he's not a legit rookie quarterback, so no one gives a shit about him.
I was gonna say of the three, I think Bryce Young is the worst rookie quarterback of the three.
so far.
Yes.
Yeah,
CJ Stroud's the best.
but I think AR will probably turn out to be the worst.
Mr. He's Josh Allen. Bro goes back on his word so many times. Don't trust what he says.
Sam, you look thirsty. It's empty.
Bro goes back on his word about 50,000 times within 2 months.
I mean,
his rookie is going to be slow, but he's going to be Josh Allen. So
I was high on him, yeah, for sure. But if we're being realistic, like,
if I'm being realistic, I have higher expectations now. I thought he was going to be shit.
if you take out Josh Allen, how many times do you see project quarterbacks succeed? Trey Lance didn't. He's a project. He was at NDSU.
I mean,
Who other project quarterbacks? Lamar. Well, he's not really a project. He was good.
He won
was just-
Heisman.
Yeah.
Fournette sucks.
Jeff.
Is he even signed?
Jeff
Did he even
is-
sign with anyone?
Tirico, don't yawn. Yeah, Mike Tirico doesn't yawn.
Is Leonard Fournette signed with anyone, or is he still a free agent?
He's a free agent. Jeff is a thirsty bitch. Remember being high on Fournette? Yeah, until he hit the rookie wall. Fournette was really good as rookie.
You want to talk about a shit game?
It wasn't shit game.
It was a shit game.
It wasn't terrible.
It was a horrible game.
You know who did play horribly?
Gotcha.
Justin Herbert,
Oh, I was gonna say Khalil Mack.
Aiden McConnell, or O'Connell. They both played like shit.
Khalil Mack.
Khalil Mack 6 sacks.
In one game, he had no sacks.
Phenomenal.
He's now tied for first.
Egwell.
The cup is empty. Yes, the cup is now empty.
Your cup is empty too.
I just finished my cup. Yes.
At least you have ice. I got
Yeah.
nothing. Well, I suggest you don't start eating ice. Okay.
Egg roll.
Uh,
Why?
Josh Kelly averaged 3.4 yards. No, that's Jacob's average 3.4 yards carry.
He had 3.8.
3.8
Put
yards
some
carry.
respect on his name.
Eckler
sucked.
is not supposed to come back this week either. It's taking a lot longer than I think everybody expected. So
He wants the deal.
not good.
Isn't he bound for a deal this offseason?
Yeah. Do you remember how last week we talked about how this week Quentin Johnson should have more receiving yards in his first 3 weeks combined? No. He had one catch for 18 yards.
How many times was he targeted though?
Who cares?
I do. Like, if you tell me he was targeted like 7 times and he caught one, okay, roast the shit out of him. But if he was only targeted one time, like you can't blame him. I mean, well, you can't.
You
but,
can. Get open. Get separation.
brother.
Without Mike Williams, he should have caught a lot more passes, and I'm blaming it on him. JSN looks like shit too. The best receivers have been Tank Dell and Puka Nacua.
Puka. I fucking love Puka.
We'll say Flowers has been good. I'm not gonna discredit.
No, Zay's been good. Jordan Addison's been decent.
How I said what I said.
How much for 5 egg roll?
You know, I actually just tried an egg roll for the first time.
Whoa! First time?
Yeah, I'm a
Oh
picky
my! How old
eater.
are you?
I'm not saying that.
They know we're high schoolers.
It wasn't very good. I mean, like, I could have eaten all one if I wanted to, but I didn't. Like, it wasn't that good.
What do you like about it? Egg rolls are great. What?
It just wasn't very good.
But like, why? Did you dip it in duck sauce?
No, we didn't have any.
Oh my! That's why you gotta dip it in duck sauce.
We didn't have any.
Oh my god!
I'm not a big Chinese food fan.
Whoa! Chinese food is great.
Chipotle is the best.
You can't compare.
I'm just saying, like, if I were to choose any food, it'd be Chipotle.
It wasn't a good egg roll. No,
Sam forgot the duck sauce.
you gotta
It's
have
not
the
on
duck
me.
sauce.
That's not on me.
You got.
It's not on
It
me,
definitely
too.
is. I'm blaming
I
you.
didn't know. I didn't know I was supposed to grab it.
Was it like even from a good Chinese restaurant, or like was it?
Oh, I don't know.
You don't know?
No, it was near my grandma's house.
Like okay.
Chinese rules. It's on you. No, it's not.
He's very defensive about this.
I mean, how was I supposed to know? I don't eat Chinese food. Normally, when my family gets Chinese food, and I just ask for Chipotle, which is like 3 doors down. That's what I normally do.
Oh, I eat at we got the same Chinese place.
Exactly.
Oh.
Bad last time. The Chinese has been better. Give the restaurant a 6 out of 10. Okay. Jog. Yeah.
Joshua Dobbs.
Joshua
Dobbs.
Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah. James Conner.
So
I don't know why I said James.
Hold on, I need to pull this up because, for reference, in my league with my friends, where this year our punishment is the milk mile. Last year it was dog cage, and paper roll actually lost, and it was so fun.
You want to know why he lost? He had Jerry Jeudy on his team.
He did.
Oh my god.
Who did he have? He had Cup, and Cup got hurt. But before Cup got hurt, he was 2-5. But hold on, let me go to my.
Hold on, I just want to point this out before I forget. Brock Purdy had 1 incomplete pass.
Seriously?
Yeah, he was 20 for 21, 283 yards, and 1 touchdown.
That's impressive. Excuse me.
Kung Pao chicken, yeah. More of a sesame chicken person.
Okay, so for reference, I had Christian McCaffrey last week, 50 points. I lost by 58. Paper roll had Lamar, 28 points. Josh Jacobs, 28 points. Kyron Williams, 28 points. Justin Jefferson, 27 points. The Seattle defense had 33 points.
I had the Seattle defense. I picked them up because I didn't trust the Colts defense, and
Josh Allen and Christian McCaffrey combined for 85 points. Then the rest of my team, Tony Pollard didn't do shit. DK, nope. Deebo Samuel, he had 0.6 points. He didn't have a catch. He had 6 rushing yards.
Actually, he had 3 carries for 6 rushing yards.
I never said he had 1 carry. I just said he had 6 rushing yards. What is the best thing on a Chinese menu to eat during a football game? Probably the crunchy
crab rangoon.
I was gonna say the crunchy noodle things.
Ooh, that's a good point. So if you want, like, that's good, but like
the best thing,
crab rangoons are probably.
Right, what on 3? The best thing to eat during a football game? 1, 2, 3. Wings.
Pizza.
All right, you said this loud. Wings are better than pizza.
Okay, time. We talking a 1 o'clock, 4 o'clock, or 7 o'clock game? Like a 1 o'clock. Like, are we talking like what time? What game?
Okay, I'd say wings is the answer to
Wings is 1
Wings
o'clock,
is 1 o'clock
4
and
o'clock.
7 o'clock.
Yes, 4 o'clock's pizza.
See,
I don't get pizza until halftime of the 4
okay,
o'clock.
so
that's when I eat.
Normally, my football eating schedule is 1 o'clock. I eat an entire bag of chips, right? Specifically, Trader Joe's fall leaf tortilla chips. They're the best chips on the planet.
He was telling me about this last year. He's a believer in these type of chips, right? You love these chips.
Yes, and then my 4 o'clock, that's normally when whatever my mom or dad is eating, I have some of that. Then 7 o'clock, I eat
Cream of some young
I
guy.
eat wings for dinner. Now this week I'm
Look
going
at
to
Chad.
Buffalo Wild Wings after the Bills game. Cream of some, they are the best.
What?
Hey, it's going to shit again, just as much.
This is exactly what we needed.
But
Fries and gravy.
well, that
We don't live in Canada.
That would. I don't like gravy.
Have you ever had poutine?
No, I don't like gravy.
But poutine is like it's good. I don't like gravy either, but poutine's phenomenal.
I'm a picky eater.
Oh my god. Have you heard sushi?
Ugh, I would never eat sushi. I like fish, but I would never eat sushi.
Okay.
The chips are the best, Trader Joe's.
Actually, you just remind. I need to go to Trader Joe's tomorrow.
Well, tomorrow I'll be up at probably like.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you something that I'm gonna tell you something that might piss you off a little bit.
Poutine equals.
I've only had Buffalo Wild Wings twice in my life. I thought that was actually gonna get him to walk out.
That's it.
Hold on, I want to say this.
It's
So
the best place to watch football.
Hold on, I want to say this real quick. 49ers this coming week play the Cowboys, right?
We didn't even talk about the game at all.
We don't really need to. The Cardinals
Ayuk,
suck, and we
6
know
catches,
this.
146 yards. Christian McCaffrey, we didn't say how many touchdowns.
He had
106 yards.
He had a hat trick.
He had 4.
No, he had 3. Oh, he had a receiving.
He had 106 yards, 3 touchdowns, 7 catches, 71 yards, and a touchdown. He had 49.7 fantasy.
He had a hat trick plus 1.
So it's not a hat trick.
What was I gonna say?
Something about something.
Oh yeah, so Cowboys play 49ers this week. All-time great matchup, right? I want to say some Cowboys fan tweeted out saying, "Oh, we're not scared of the 49ers. They're playing the worst team in the league. You know, we'll dismantle them. We'll destroy them. We'll fuck them next week."
And they just lost to the
And
Cardinals.
and all the replies were roasting the shit out of this Cowboys fan, saying the worst team in the league that you guys just lost to.
Speaking of the Cowboys, they played the Patriots and won 38-3, but it is deceiving because the Cowboys offense still doesn't look right.
Did you see have you seen the two guys on TikTok who are like the Philadelphia Eagles fans and they like disprove everything the Cowboys do?
Yeah.
And he was like, and they got it. And he was like, so realistically, the final score was 15-11 Cowboys because they took away every defensive point. And the time when the Cowboys intercepted the ball in the end zone and all that. I love those guys. It's very funny.
Best dessert to eat during a football game. What are we counting as dessert? If we count candy as dessert, it's candy.
Like a bowl of M&Ms sounds kind of fire during a game. You don't like M&Ms?
Pretzel M&Ms are the best M&Ms.
Yes.
The other ones they're too chocolatey.
Like
if we're going dessert,
taking a peanut M&M?
I think dessert. I think a cookie, because you're not gonna
candy.
No candy. You're not gonna eat ice cream during football, and cake is too much. I think a cookie. I think cookies are probably the best dessert for a football game.
See, I don't know because I feel like anything I want to say, you're gonna say I'm wrong.
I feel like a lemon bar too.
That is such a fucking random thing.
Lemon bars are
like
good. Get Sam a Red Bull. What kind of cookie? Chocolate chip. Or oatmeal.
Oatmeal raisins are underrated, dude.
They're very good.
They're very good. A lemon bar?
Lemon bars are good.
But like that's such a random
That
thing.
fits the.
But it's such a random thing.
I mean,
you're telling me you're watching a game
pie.
in December and you're like, damn, I can really go for a lemon bar right now.
Lemon bars and like that's like an American type thing.
But like
a lemon bar. But I mean, I actually forgot apple pie. It goes
brownie.
Apple pie goes
Than
best.
A lemon bar.
Apple pie goes best with football. They're both very American. Lemon bars are awful. Shut up.
You know what is honestly all right. You know what?
Sorry, Mom.
After Thanksgiving, watching the nighttime Thanksgiving game, eating a slice of pumpkin pie. That's
back to the main.
Okay,
topic
hold
of
on. Pumpkin pie or pecan pie?
Pumpkin. I don't like pecan pie.
I forgot you're a picky eater. I can't be having this conversation with you.
Okay, picky eater when it comes to like vegetables and shit, not desserts. No one's
it has sugar.
Nobody is a picky eater for desserts. I love fruit. I was about to say something. I caught myself this time.
The Cowboys defense looked like they figured their shit out.
They already did. They've allowed like no points besides the court. You didn't even know what I was gonna say. CeeDee Lamb, after the Jets game, hasn't really done shit. Dak has not had a good season, but this defense is really good. They picked off Mac twice. Mac got pulled in the.
He also fun with the ball.
Mac got pulled in third quarter for Zappy, and I mean the Patriots suck. Cowboys' offense sucks, but their defense is special.
Dude, who was the best quarterback this entire game?
Dak.
No.
Don't say Zappy.
It was
Zappy.
Cooper Rush.
Okay.
I love Cooper Rush,
No,
man. He's funny.
I mean, the Cowboys' offense looks very lackluster.
They always look lackluster. Let's talk about the Kansas City. Let's talk about the Kansas City Swifties.
Taylor Swift is.
The Jets got cheated out of this game. They should have won this game.
For a general audience of football, Taylor Swift is doing great things. For actual football fans, it's one of the worst things the NFL's promoted.
I hate it.
I hate it. It's just so.
It's annoying. Like, dude, Ryan Reynolds was at the game. Show me him. Don't show me Taylor Swift.
I could not give less of a shit that they're dating.
It's really nice of Travis Kelce to put her on the map. Dude, Ryan Reynolds was at the game. Show me him. Like, don't show me Taylor Swift. I don't care.
Or I just don't care who's at the game.
But Ryan Reynolds. Isaiah Pacheco had a great game.
But you know who really had a great game? Zach Wilson.
You know who really had a great game?
Zach Wilson.
The Patrick Mahomes when the refs weren't watching.
No, but seriously,
Zach Wilson,
I do want to highlight Zach Wilson played the best game of his career and should have resulted in a win.
No, they definitely got cheated.
Really
bad calls. Let's talk about.
Okay, I'm not going to be a conspiracy theorist and say that it had anything to do with Taylor Swift being there.
It was because of Taylor Swift.
It's because it's the Chiefs.
Oh, of course it's because Brady's out of the game. So let's talk about 3rd and 23.
Even when Brady was in the game. It was Mahomes too.
That holding call on Sauce Gardner. Where? Let's talk about final play of the game. 3rd and 23. You're telling me that Chiefs lineman wasn't holding it? Was he? And would that have kicked them out of field goal range, Sam?
This should have been a Jets win. The Chiefs did not look good. Hey.
Okay, hold on. Time. It might have not been. It shouldn't. They should have had a great shot at winning this. Because who knows? They call that a holding call. This just depends on. But the Jets got cheated out of a chance.
The Chiefs were up 20-3. I mean, the Jets had the Joe Bogdan. The Jets were on a roll in this game. They should have had a chance to win, and based on what we saw from that game, Jim Nantz don't yawn.
You know what I hate about this game? I think Chris Collinsworth was announcing it.
Yeah, he does every Sunday night game.
Glazes the fuck out of Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes can intentionally ground, and Chris Collinsworth can be like, phenomenal play.
That was a heck of a play by Mahomes.
Heck of a play. Smart heads-up play by Mahomes there.
Chiefs don't look great, man. They don't.
Nope, they don't.
Another team who didn't look great. Sorry. A team that looked like shit. The Giants. They're 1-3, and will be in my bottom 5.
Bring Tommy DeVito out. Start Tommy DeVito. Tommy DeVito.
It's not all Daniel Jones' fault.
No, it is. He sucks. He absolutely sucks. He's below average. They should not have paid him a 5-year, $160
But who's he throwing to? Wan'Dale Robinson,
time.
Isaiah Hodgins, Darius Slayton. I mean, he has no receivers to get literally any separation.
Jalen Hyde has a lot of separation.
Whoa. He doesn't. He doesn't play.
Why doesn't he play?
Because he doesn't get separation.
But he does, though. He does. Let's see. They got Darren Waller. I was like, oh my God, this is going to save the offense. Bro, they don't use him.
There was a clip that I was watching.
They suck.
I was watching the Manicast, and they highlighted it, and they were like, yeah, there's a great job by Daniel Jones to escape the pocket and find more room to throw, but the receivers have no separation. And then Peyton's like, I feel like whenever I did this, I always had a receiver that had separation, and I've never seen it like this. The receivers had none. It's not all on Daniel Jones. We saw last year he can be a competent quarterback that makes winning plays. The Giants went on lots of game-winning drives last year, led by him.
He sucks.
All
right, time out. If they have a top, question.
Okay.
They have a top 5. If they have a top 3 pick this year, do they take a quarterback?
No. They just paid him a lot of money.
They shouldn't have.
I mean, they are New York, so they have money.
What a game by the Seahawks defense.
Kenneth Walker
kind of had me a little panicky
with his touchdown.
He started he only
touchdown.
I was up by about 30-something points, and I saw him. He started kind of put on the Jets in the second quarter. I was like, oh God.
Well, you saw the play where it's like, was he down? It was close. It was actually really close. If they ruled a touchdown, I would have been fine. They ruled a touchdown on the field, so to be clear evidence to overturn. I didn't necessarily think there was clear evidence.
It's close.
I think it could have went either way. And
it could have went either way. I'm fine with where it went.
But yeah, Devin Witherspoon was Defensive Player of the Week. Yeah, NFC Defensive Player of the Week. Illinois.
Yeah. Still, the draft pick makes no sense. Still makes no sense. The draft pick makes no sense.
Yeah, they needed D-line.
Yeah, no, they should have taken what's his name?
I just keep yawning. Jalen Carter.
Yeah.
Will Anderson.
You know where I thought Devin was going.
The Lions.
Yeah, because of
Kirby Joseph.
I think if Devin Witherspoon doesn't get drafted by the Seahawks, he goes to the Lions. And I think the the Seahawks drafting Devin completely fucked up that pick. And I don't think they plan to draft Jahmyr Gibbs.
I mean, hey, the Seahawks are 3-1 white now.
White now?
Bobby Wagner had 2 sacks. Devin Witherspoon had 2 sacks along with the pick 6.
97-yard pick 6.
Ooh, Uchenna Nwosu had 2 sacks.
Actually, I think you pronounced it. Bro, Michael Jackson had 3 tackles.
Shout out to John Mechie.
What about Kobe Bryant? Jamal Adams' first drive
on the Rams, Kobe Durant. Kevin Durant.
Yes. Number 14.
All right. Well, that was it.
Jamal Adams.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. First game back in MetLife Stadium on the first drive. I think his first play that he was in on that set. Was it?
It was like midway through.
It was the first drive.
No, it wasn't.
It was the first drive. First drive, he gets a concussion, and he yelled at the doctor.
Yeah, I don't. I
Like,
mean,
violently
I don't think
yelling.
he should be fined though.
No, the NFL said he didn't because he
Yeah,
issued
I
an
know.
apology immediately. But it also, he technically can't because he can. You know what he can do?
What
He can blame his outlash on the concussion.
is that still broken?
Yeah, we need to fix it.
Yeah.
But I'm too lazy.
All right, that was it for week 4. Week 5, we'll talk about the Thursday. Wow.
What a game for the Bears.
I mean, he has played.
Oh, hold up. There's someone we need to address. Rest in peace, Dick Buckus.
Okay. Yes.
Illinois and Chicago Bear legend.
Um.
One of the, honestly, considered either the or the second greatest middle linebacker of all time. Ray Lewis is probably.
Not probably. Ray Lewis is 100% better.
Fine. Chicago. Dick Buckus is the second greatest middle linebacker. You could make an argument for Jack Lambert, but I think Jack Lambert's third. You go with me saying he's second greatest?
Yeah.
Okay. What a game for the Chicago Bears. What are you pondering?
Think.
What are you thinking?
I just Patrick Willis now.
No.
What's his face?
Dick
Who's the
Buckus
other
was
one?
so good.
He's also in the 60s.
I mean, yeah, but like,
It makes a difference. It does.
I mean, yeah. Which actually, but it should help his case though. As a defensive player, I think the 60s helps your case.
I 100% disagree. He played in a much easier era where defense could do a lot more. So any player that does the same things as him in this era is automatically going to be better. No, I totally think that. I think any player, like, you're never going to say like Don Hudson's better than any modern receiver. Statistically, yes, but I might take Bobby Wagner all time over Dick Butkus. Bobby Wagner's a first ballot Hall of Famer.
I mean, yeah.
Right.
I would take Dick Buckus over Bobby Wagner.
Talking who's the better linebacker?
Oh yeah,
Bobby Wagner.
Time out. There's an issue though, which I've had this conversation with you before. There's eras where you can't, like, you can compare 70. I think
Yes.
there's 70s, then the 90s, like that. There's 20-year eras. There's to the
Then the
70s, then to the
2000s,
90s, then to the 2010s, then now.
Right.
Because even in the 2010s, it's a widely different.
Yeah.
Game. You know, like that's, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, you compare any player before to the 70s, right?
Yeah.
And then from 70 to the early mid 90s, and then from that up.
If you're just talking historically, there's definitely an argument for Bobby Wagner over Dick Butkus. I mean, Bobby Wagner was the best middle linebacker in the league for almost as long as Ray Lewis was the best middle linebacker.
Let's have this conversation more than a week after he's passed away.
You brought it up.
I said rest in peace. Justin Fields, phenomenal game. DJ Moore, an even better game. DJ Moore had 49 fantasy points.
While Justin Fields has played one more game than everyone else, he is currently leading the league in total touchdowns. But I played against Like,
is your week over already?
Yeah.
Like,
last week I played. I talked about.
Your guy had Justin Fields.
I played up against 4 different players that had 28 points in the Seattle defense, which had 33. DJ Moore had 55 points
in your league.
Yes.
Oh my god. I just want to say, in one of my leagues, some guy had Justin Fields, Cole Kmet, and DJ Moore. He's currently up 130-0.
DJ Moore, when throwing, on the season, when throwing to DJ Moore, Justin Fields is 27 of 34, 538 yards, 5 touchdowns, and a perfect passer rating.
All right.
So he is making a difference on the team.
Fun fact. DJ Moore currently leads the league. Not the league. Leads the team in receiving yards. He actually has more receiving yards than Cole Kmet had the entire last season. Cole Kmet was the team's lead receiver last year.
No, DJ Moore does lead the league in receiving.
Does he? Well, okay, you can't count it yet because he's played more. He's played one game more. Like, you can't count it. You know, Justin Fields has 501. I mean, Justin Jefferson is 501.
He's 543.
543.
He has 12 more
yards.
yards. He is 12.
But you can't say that yet.
Yeah,
because,
I know.
Like, I mean, Justin Jefferson's obviously going to get 12 yards.
Yeah. Oh, that's Jerry Judy's stats I had pulled up. Okay.
Wow, he's in your head, dude.
But
paper rules in your head.
Back-to-back great games by the Bears offense, and this game saved Matt Eberflus's job.
I I also think it saved Justin Fields' place in Chicago for a little bit longer.
Yeah, if he plays like this for the rest of the season, they will not be taking Caleb Williams. Sammy Sosa threw for 338 yards and 2 touchdowns.
What?
That's what Commanders fans call Sam Howell is Sammy Sosa.
That's a disgrace to Sammy Sosa. That is a major disgrace to Sammy Sosa. Oh my God.
Logan Thomas, the leading receiver for 77 yards, that touchdown.
Same.
What games got for that Tendo? What?
Oh, the Nintendo behind you. The NES. It's also Super Nintendo. I have a bunch more.
The Simpsons, NHL. Amy Sosa.
Bro, you're looking at the Sega Genesis. What is wrong with you?
Bad. Chief Keef. Oh.
The ones up top. No, I don't know.
Pac-Man 2, NCAA football, the Pace Master.
I have
Amy
Burger
Sosa.
Time. I believe. Yeah, it's the Burger Time's in the other room for the Super Nintendo.
Sosa.
I have Legend of Zelda.
Chief Keef. Castlevania.
You're just reading.
Chat.
For the for the NES, I have
Castlevania.
Mhm.
Okay, now top five,
Top five,
bottom
bottom
five.
five.
All right, bottom 5 worst team in the league. Panthers. Yes.
I mean, they're
Second worst.
Mhm.
Giants. Yes.
Yes.
Third. Broncos.
Yes. I love the hand movements.
Fourth. Bears.
Yes.
Still. Fifth. Bengals.
Mhm.
Okay. Top 5. Now, we'll start at 1. The best team in the league, San Francisco 49ers. Yes.
Yes.
Second. Yes.
Yes.
Third. Ooh.
Honestly, the Ravens.
They all suck Colts.
Hmm?
They all suck the Colts.
Bad call, but yeah.
I would still. Eagles, they're 4-0. You have to. You got to give them the benefit of the doubt. They made the Super Bowl last year. Try. Number 4.
Sorry, I have to now.
Chiefs, Cowboys, Ravens.
I would like to say
Ravens.
Mhm.
Ravens at 4. Chiefs at 5.
Lions.
The Lions are so overrated. Can you ban K Berg, please? She said fins up.
You know what I just realized? The Commanders started the season 2-0. They've lost
they
3 straight. I just realized that.
No, the Lions are so overrated. Tell me who they've beaten. Oh, I guess Seattle. Seattle's looked very good. But
Chiefs.
wait, no, they lost to Seattle. Yeah.
Mhm.
The Chiefs, yeah.
They beat the Chiefs. Whatever.
No, they're overrated.
Hey, let's do our takes, shall
All
we?
right. Jags, Bills. This
Bills.
one's not going to be biased. The Bills are going to kill them. The Jags offense.
The only thing the Jags have going for it is that they've been in London for the past 2 weeks.
I think the Bills at
It's the
this
only thing they have going for
I think the Bills at this point have the second best defense in the league.
You know what's crazy?
What?
The Falcons had more fans in the London game.
Really?
Yeah, which is insane. I
And
noticed
the Bills are going to travel so much better because the Bills fans travel historically well. So,
even across to London.
I mean, I'd assume they would travel better than Falcon fans would. So,
Yeah, true.
Um,
I mean, when your quarterback's Desmond Ridder and you travel that much, yeah.
Bills probably have the second best defense in the league. Great offense. Jags don't have a good defense.
Oh, let's talk about like the worst game. Oh my God, this game sucks.
Saints, Pats.
That game.
I'm
I'm gonna say Saints. Matthew Judon and Christian Gonzalez are both out for this
The
season.
Patriots haven't looked bad except for last week, though.
No, but
almost beat the
Matthew
Dolphins.
Judon's out for the season, and so is
Sure.
Christian Gonzalez.
Yeah,
So that's a
Saints.
secondary hit, even though he's a rookie, and a major defensive line hit.
Take the Saints.
Saints.
Titans, Colts. Now, this is a toss-up. It's going to be a good game.
JT's back.
Yeah, but he's going to be rusty. He will be.
He's still back though.
He didn't practice all off season.
No,
Camp.
but okay, you're gonna hate me for this. The fact that Anthony Richardson is the quarterback this year helps his case for him to play better because it fits his play style.
It's also his first game. I'm gonna take the Titans.
I'm taking the Colts.
It's expected. I don't blame you for taking them. Ravens, Steelers.
Ravens by a mile. Oh my God, by a mile.
You can't say that because it's Ravens Steelers. These games are never blowouts. Hold on.
Yes, but their offense sucks so bad, Sam. And the Ravens defense is so good, and the offense is so much better.
Why does Wheat 73 have a crown next to his name?
Because they have Twitch Prime.
Yeah.
I would go into a whole spiel about it, but we're not affiliate yet, so.
Okay. Just give me football database. Okay. They've only played 58 times. Really? Okay.
Yes, because remember, the Ravens are a new team.
That's true. Okay, so the last 5 matchups, right? 16-13, 16-14, 16-13, 19-20, 14-19, 28-24, 28-10. That was 2019. That's the last time it was actually a major deficit.
You know, it's going to feel like a mile, but Ravens are still going to win. Ravens are going to win. Right?
So hold on.
Are you not taking the Ravens?
2 times. 2 times in the last 8 seasons has it been decided by more than 10 points.
Okay, are you not saying the Ravens will win? No chance.
My upset of the week is the Steelers over the Ravens. Steelers beat the Browns. The defense could very well win them the game. All right, Panthers, Lions. Bengals, Cardinals.
You just skipped 2 games.
Bengals, Cardinals.
Yeah.
Burrow, man, you're looking shit. It's in Arizona.
He won comeback player of the year. Now he's gonna win worst player
Higgins is out.
He's out with a rib injury.
No, not again. He got hurt last week. So yeah, and Josh Dobbs has continued to be better than expected. That's a lot of emotes. It's fine.
Wow.
Texans, Falcons. The Texans are gonna kill them. We're gonna see another 300-yard game.
Oh yeah, sure. Texans are gonna dismantle them.
Giants, Dolphins.
Dolphins
could be another 70-point game, but probably not because the Dolphins got severely humbled. Eagles, Rams. Now I'm gonna say this one's gonna be closer, and if you pick the Rams, I'm gonna agree with you. If you're gonna pick the Rams, yeah,
I think the Rams win.
Because I don't think the Rams are gonna win, but I'm gonna pick them as an upset.
Rams win for 2 reasons. Yes, Cooper Kupp gonna be rusty. First game, right?
They
very rusty.
Puka.
But this is going to be the type of defense because it's such a young secondary, other than Darius Slay, that they're either going to double team one of the two, and it's going to be a mistake. I'm very adamant that whoever gets double teamed, the other one is going to have a phenomenal.
I just think more of the Eagles are playing too many close games, and they're bound to lose one.
I think this is because I think the Rams, although yes, 2-2, I think they're better than their record.
Will Travis Scott attend the Bills game next week? No, he is starting his tour. His tour, I think, starts the 13th, and today's the 7th, so his tour starts.
Oh my god, the next game sucks.
Hey,
where's Paper Roll at? Paper Roll, you still here?
I don't know. Well, Paper Roll, if you are still here, Jets. And
if Zach Wilson plays the same he did this past week, Jets win.
It's in Denver, but that shouldn't make a difference. The Broncos still haven't been very good.
Will the Bills attend the Travis Scott concert in Miami?
If they did, I'd probably lose my shit because I'm going to the concert. And if, Josh Allen's sitting next to me and I'm hearing Travis Scott, I don't know what I would do with myself.
I can tell you if that happens. He would text. I would hope he'd at least text me, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. You won't, oh my God, oh my God.
I'd probably be taking pictures with Josh Allen the whole time. Chiefs, Vikings.
Paper Roll dipped. Well, Jets going to win.
Again, Chiefs, Vikings. This could be another close game. The Chiefs have played close games except for the Bears because it's the Bears.
The Vikings defense sucks, though, dude. The Vikings defense sucks.
It does.
And I think the Chiefs, although they're not
the
as
Vikings
good as they were the past
than,
years,
Vikings are better than the Jets.
I think the Chiefs win.
Yeah, I do too.
Just because their offense is so much better.
Probably game of the week. Oh, it's Sunday night. That makes it even better.
Yes.
Cowboys, 49ers. I take the
49ers win. I'm rooting for the Cowboys.
That Cowboys offense is
bad.
If
the Cowboys want to have a statement game, this is the game that they need to do.
This is just random, but that's because Chief Keef. What I've noticed, the Chiefs have one 1:00 game the entire season.
Really?
And it was the game against the Jags in week 2.
What time was it? It was a 4:00 game against the Bears.
So the Monday night game is
that game sucks.
Packers Raiders, the
the
Jordy Nelson game, the Charles Woodson game, the Eddie Lacy game. I was just those days.
Is Jimmy G playing though?
I don't think it makes a difference. I think
Packers
the Packers win. I think the Packers are slightly under.
You know what? I know we normally don't predict the Thursday night game next week. I think we can.
Chiefs by a lot.
Chiefs by a mile.
Chopstick came with a large low main. Low Uzi Vert low main. Uzi's newest album, Pink Tape, sucked.
Are we missing?
Two good
Oh, yes,
songs
we
on
are. There's something we're forgetting about.
Jonathan Taylor's contract extension, 3 years, $42 million.
$225 million, I believe, guaranteed. Insane. He's now the third highest paid running back in the entire league.
It's $25 million guaranteed. That's terrible. How old is he? 25?
24.
You're 100% sure?
I'm pretty sure.
Because once he gets to 27, his career's over. That's how it works.
He's 24.
What's his birthday?
January 19th.
Okay. But you know that is how it works. As soon as the running back turns 27, their career's over.
Yep. There's some stuff we can talk about real quick. Everyone in the wild card series got swept. That's like the second time in all of MLB history that happened.
Yep.
Oh, wait a minute. No.
Marlins are out.
Huh?
Marlins are out.
Yeah. Texas won against the Orioles today, 3-2. Now leads 1-0. I'm pretty sure they're best out of whoever wins 5. Like whoever
Yeah. Best of 5.
Yeah, but is it best of 5?
I think so.
No.
What are you saying?
I don't think it is.
So
I think it's best of 7.
So what are you saying?
I don't know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, it's no.
I think it's a 7-game series, isn't it? I
Shows
don't
how
know.
shows how much
MLB
we know.
confuses me.
Let's go Mets. They're not in the playoffs.
No, they didn't even get in. What the fuck just happened? It was just 1-0, and now the Dodgers are down 7-0. Okay, kill me. No, I'm not even shocked. Like, the Dodgers suck. The Dodgers absolutely suck during playoffs because we have no pitching rotation, and this already proves it. I'm in pain. Oh, Philly beat Atlanta in game 1.
Dylan, what kind of music you like? It's in chat.
I like rock music.
And Kid Cudi.
I love Kid Cudi. Hockey season starts in 3 days. I'm hyped.
Basketball season starts in 2 weeks.
Preseason started today, right?
It did.
Who
cares? Who cares? It's preseason. I'm not trying to shut you down, but like, do we really care?
I was just seeing if anyone had a good
Did
performance.
LeBron play? That's all I care about. If my glorious king played, what problem?
Oh no, I have to hear about this now. Of course I did. Let me tell you.
Happy birthday, Bronny James. Happy 19th. You turned 19 yesterday. Future second greatest player of all time.
No, LeBron did not play, but Anthony Everson, Rui Hachimura, Jared Vanderbilt, D'Lo, and Gabe Vincent are playing now. So is Christian Wood.
Can't wait to see my glorious king out on the court again. Dylan, what's your favorite song?
Of what?
Oh, wait. What's your favorite soup?
Soup? I'm a big fan of French onion. I think French onion is my favorite soup.
I don't like soup.
Jonathan Kuminga just made a 25-foot three-pointer.
I was trying to please chat, but I couldn't get the right angle. Yas, love French onion.
Tomato soup.
Better.
Tomato soup's solid. It has to be good tomato soup though.
Is
there anything we're forgetting?
WNBA is getting a franchise or an expansion in the Bay Area. I think Steph Curry's getting a Fortnite skin. LeBron is the GOAT.
Oh yeah.
I don't think I have to mention that again. Clear.
Did you see who committed to playing on Team USA?
Embiid, Curry,
LeBron,
KD, LeBron, D-Book, Tatum, Jimmy,
Jaylen Brown.
We don't want Jaylen
Brown. No, I was just Embiid was the shock.
Matzo ball soup.
Everyone thought,
matzo ball soup.
Matzo ball's valid. Favorite ice cream flavor? Okay, this is a hot take. I'm a big fan of coffee ice cream. I'm a big fan of coffee ice cream.
Cookie dough.
Huh?
Cookie dough or cookies and cream.
My favorite flavor of all time is cake batter at Cold Stone. You can't tell me that's a bad take. Like Cold Stone cake batter is phenomenal.
It's too expensive.
Damn, Louisville's still winning.
Is
there anything interesting happening?
I want to say that's it, right?
Oh my God, Bryce Young visited Ohio State today. I think that's it.
Bryce James.
I say Bryce Young. Did I say Bryce Young?
Yeah.
I was like, he
Solid
wishes he was
choice.
still in college. Bryce James. All right.
Sorry, Bryce James will be the third greatest player in NBA history. Bronny's number 2, and My Glorious Kings number 1. Full James family.
Jeez, the
Bryce Hall. Actually,
glazing.
Bryce Hall is a pretty good no glove boxer.
The glazing's insane. All right. I think that's probably it.
I'm Sam.
And I'm Dylan.
And
this was the Last Minute Sports Podcast.
Thank you guys for watching. Follow our socials, and we'll see you next week. Not on Saturday. Oh, I forgot. Wait. Next week we will not be on Saturday because I will be at the Giants-Bills game. I'm flying up to Buffalo for that game. So that's exciting.
What are we doing? Are we doing Thursday next week for next episode?
Friday.
Friday?
I think.
All right, we're doing Friday?
I think Friday.
You mean the date we're actually scheduled to actually do this podcast? Oh my God, it's 8-0. Kill me. Oh my God. Bye, folks.